Welcome to your Max class. Before we begin, a quick reminder to keep your journals open in front of you throughout the class.
Let's set a clear aim for today's class.
You may already know that different kinds of birds are found in nature. We have learned that beaks distinguish birds from other animals. Finally, do you remember different birds have different beaks which are unique to them? Today, we are going to find out more about adaptation in birds. Specifically, we will learn more about how birds use their beaks to eat and catch food. Now, write in your journal in your own words, what is the aim of the class today?
I have written down what we are going to learn today.
Time for a quick activity. Let's get started.
Out a sheet of paper, a pair of scissors, a ruler, a straw, and
A glue stick.
let us make a beak. On a sheet of paper, mark a point at 6 centimeters using a ruler. Draw a vertical line from the point till the end of the sheet, like this. Cut along the drawn line. You will get 2 long strips of paper. Now, fold 1 strip of 6 centimeter width twice, like this. Then fold it again, like this. Your beak is ready. As we can see, it is flat and broad. Fold the other strip of paper like this, and then one more time, like this. Unfold it and cut along the fold lines to get 4 slips of paper. Crumple 1 slip into a small ball and roll another one into a stick, like this. Imagine the paper ball, the stick, the straw are food that different birds eat. Using the beak, try to pick the paper ball, the stick, and the straw one by one.
It was easier to pick the straw and and the stick with the flat and broad beak.
That's correct. Sparrows have small and pointed beaks, which they use to eat grains. The paper ball could be thought of as a grain. Ducks have flat and broad beaks, which they use to eat fish and worms. The straw and the stick here could be thought of as fish and worms.
Time for analysis. Let's watch a Cool Talk video.
Look, beautiful birds, all with different beaks.
Their different beaks help them capture and eat different kinds of food.
How?
Look at this parrot. Its curved beak can crack hard nuts and fruits.
And why do sparrows have small pointed beaks?
The pointed tip helps them pick small grains and seeds.
Pigeons have similar beaks. Is that because they eat similar food?
Yes. Look, Andy, a hummingbird.
It's sipping nectar from the flowers.
That's why it has a straw-shaped, slender beak.
Wow! A swan with a flat beak.
Swans swoop up fish and insects along with muddy water. Their beaks filter out the water, leaving behind the food.
Great! What bird is that with the long beak?
That's a white pelican. It dives into water and catches fish with its long beak.
Different birds have different types of beaks. Now I understand ducks can gulp fish from muddy water with their flat beaks.
Correct, and cranes can dive and catch fish with their long beaks.
Wow! Nest of a weaver bird.
Other than catching and eating food, a bird's beak can also help in building nests.
Poor Dash.
In the analysis section of your journal, write in your own words what you learned from the video. Today, we learned that different birds have different beaks that help them eat different kinds of food. Sparrows have small and pointed beaks that help them eat grains. Parrots have sharp and curved beaks that help them crack nuts and seeds. Ducks have flat and broad beaks that help them catch fish and worms. Hummingbirds have slender beaks that help them suck nectar from flowers. We will now solve a problem. But before that, let's watch.
Time to apply what we have learned to a real problem.
Monica has a pet parrot. She gives peanuts to her parrot. What type of beak does the parrot have? Write your answers in your journal. Your time starts now. I hope all of you have finished answering. Mia, show your answer.
The parrot has a sharp and curved beak.
Great job, Mia. Different birds have different types of beaks that help them in eating and catching food.
Time for a quick quiz. Let's see if we remember what we learned in the class today.
Shade the bubble for the correct answer in your journal. Look at the beaks of the birds. The beak of which bird is correctly paired with the food it can catch? Question 2. Sia saw a bird in her garden. The bird had a small and pointed beak. Which food should Sia give the bird?
In today's class, we learned so many things about adaptations in birds. Now I can give appropriate food to the birds in my garden, depending on the types of beaks they have.